What's going on, world? It's your man T-Ray the Violinist here, and we are back for episode 3 of Strings and Dreams, where we talk all things music and all things business. Last week we talked about resources of being an entrepreneur and things you have to have in place in order to grow your business and sustain your business. So this week, we're actually going to take a short detour. We're going to talk about motivation, okay? Some of the things that we can do as entrepreneurs, business owners, and people in general to keep ourselves motivated as we go day in and day out and keep others around us motivated. Today I have the awesome opportunity to speak to some youth about my career and things I've done thus far and how I got to the point of doing what I'm doing with the violin, being a multi-genre violinist. So I'm going to use this opportunity to empower and motivate them, and hopefully my journey will inspire them not to be a violinist, but if they do want to be a violinist, that's cool with me. I'm totally okay with that. But just to inspire them and motivate them to chase their dreams and really pursue what it is that they want out of this life. Because that's one thing we usually don't know early on is exactly what we want to do. We have an idea, but that idea changes through time as we grow. So we're going to be talking to them today. I'm not sure that cameras are allowed inside the facility that I'm going to, but I'll do my best to try to get some video. And if I don't get some video of the facility, I'll see if I can get some video of one of the people I'm going to be working with at the facility. So with that being said, I'm about to hop on the road and we're going to get the show on the road. All right, peace. All right, so here we are at the youth center. Here's the outside of the building. I believe I have to go around to the back. As I mentioned, I don't think cameras are allowed inside or any video or photography. So I'm probably going to have to speak with one of the administrators that work here as far as motivation and what they kind of do with the youth here to keep them moving forward. So I'll check in with y'all. All right, so we're outside the New Orleans Youth Study Center. I'm about to go inside and play for some of the students. As I said, there's no video or photography allowed inside. So I'll check in after and see how it goes. All right, peace. All right, so now we're inside the New Orleans Youth Center. As I mentioned that the students can't be on camera, but I just wanted to kind of give you a visual of the room that I'm going to be in with them. You can see it's a regular classroom, big screen. I'm sure they use as a projector as well. Windows, desk, dry erase boards. So I'll check in a few. All right, so I'm all set up. I got my, I guess you could say solo track set up. Got my usual rig over here. Both of my violins. So I'm going to do something acoustic and also electric for them. And if you can see on the big screen, I'm gonna try to get it queued up. Gonna show them my website, social media things, some actual live video from YouTube, and I'm gonna tell them about the people that inspired me. So Noel Pointer being one of them, Thuff Smith being another, black violinist that inspired me. That's Thomas in my band. He always want his social media plug, so follow Thomas Glass, TG_drums. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Got my logo, track list, my production company logo, and then Dreams to Reality. So we're gonna get it going, set up, ready to play. I'm gonna do some classical stuff on Brandenburg Concerto No. 2, and this is the classroom. So looking forward to today, and I'm looking forward to inspiring them and motivating them to follow their dreams, whether it be music or anything else. So let's get it. All right, so we're here live at the New Orleans Youth Study Center, and we have Caprice, one of the administrative workers here. Caprice, I guess you can say a little bit about what you do here at the Youth Center. So we're talking about motivation this week, and I'm going to be working with a group of students over the next couple weeks with music enrichment. So just talk about some of the things that you do to keep them motivated given their situation.
Absolutely. So last year, August, we came into the space and we renamed the school the Travis Hill School. We took it over from the Orleans Parish School Board, and so we've been here for about a year. This summer I took on a position as the site coordinator of a Freedom School, which is run by the national organization, the Children's Defense Fund. And the whole idea of Freedom Schools is sort of to empower students both in literacy and in life. And so we invited you to come as a part of our enrichment activities in the afternoon. For me, At a lot of schools, those enrichment activities are sort of like, you just want to give kids experiences or opportunities to do certain things. But for me, I know that our kids, because they're incarcerated, because they've had such limited access or exposure to certain things, that it was like crucial, right? So I wanted really transformative experiences, because really all it takes is like, sometimes it's not what we think motivates kids, like it's not a talk. Sometimes it's just seeing a person do something and then suddenly it becomes possible. So I brought in a lot of people into the space to sort of show kids that there's more possible than what they may have even conceived of, right? Beyond even just things that are positive, but like they've never seen a black male violinist before, right? A friend of mine came, she's a sports writer. They didn't know there was such thing as a sports writer, right? So now their minds are being expanded. And I think that's a really good place to motivate kids from.
Cool. All right, there's Caprice here at the New Orleans Youth Study Center. We thank you for your input, and we on to the next location.
Yeah.
Peace. All right, what's going on, world? It's your man T-Ray, the Violinist here. We're here for the, let me see if I can send it myself. I'm using my phone today. So yeah, we're here, continuation of episode 3. It's taken a few days, actually a week and a half to get the footage for this because I've been involved with the New Orleans Youth Study Center, doing an introductory violin workshop with some of the students there. And this week is about motivation. So we had Caprice from the New Orleans Youth Study Center speak about what she does and what the center is all about, and just how they keep the students motivated, given their situation being incarcerated. So this week, it's about motivating. It's about motivation and inspiring. And it's kind of hard for me to honestly put into words, how to stay motivated or how to inspire. I think inspiration happens through your own actions. So you do things that motivate you to continue chasing your dreams and chasing your goals, and in turn, when others see those actions, that is what inspires them. It's not like you just sit down with somebody and say, all right, I'm going to inspire you. It's not something that happens like that. It's something it's something that's very organic, that I've seen through my own experiences of inspiration. And people, when I'm out and about on the social scene, people approach me and say, man, you always keep me motivated, you always keep me inspired. And I'm like, what am I doing that's is inspiring and motivating you? And I ask myself that question, and it's because the things that I do in my own day-to-day life, as it pertains to me working towards my goal and working to make my dreams a reality, which is what this shirt is all about. Because I was in a place, I was a teacher, full-time teacher, and we talked about this in episode 1. I was a full-time teacher, and I made the transition to being a full-time artist. And in turn, a lot of people want to take that leap. A lot of people want to be their own boss and work for themselves and have their own business, but they don't know how to go about it. And I mean, there's no clear cookie cutter way to go about it. You just kind of dive in and go about it and learn as you go along. Because I mean, even in my 3rd year of being a full-time artist, I am still learning so many things. You never stop learning, and I think that's one of the things too that keeps me motivated and can keep others motivated, is that you never stop learning about what it is that you're doing. So motivation for me, I think, is just a series of actions that you take for yourself, you take for your life, and inspire those that inspire those around you, your family members, your family members, your friends, your close associates, your brothers, whoever it may be, that you spend the most time with and the most time around, are in turn going to motivate you. And I hope that they motivate you. I hope you're not in a situation with people who are who want you to be around, and they say the devil's workshop, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So if you don't know exactly what it is that you're trying to work towards and what's going to keep you motivated and what's going to keep you inspired, then in turn you're going to fall into being in the situation and being around a group of people that don't necessarily inspire you and motivate you to go out there and chase your dreams. So for me, motivation is just motivation is an action. It's an action. It's being able to listen to others, the people who motivate me, as far as motivational speakers, I guess you could say, are Les Brown, Eric Thomas, who else? Who also goes by the Hip Hop Preacher, or E.T. Thank God it's Monday. That guy, if you ever heard that before. Tony Robbins is another guy, but Les Brown is probably my most influential motivational speaker, I guess you could say. And he's really good at telling you exactly what it is that you need to do, what it is that you need to concentrate on in order to continue to stay inspired, inspire others, and motivated. All right, because staying motivated is what life is all about. Because if you're not motivated, if you're not inspired, you're gonna just sit down and let life go by the wayside and die. And that's not what we want. So, this week, like I said, I decided to talk about motivation because I was dealing with a group of students who, may feel like that, this is what life is going to be for me. I'm going to be incarcerated. I did what I did. I made the decisions that I made, and this is the end of the road for me, when essentially it's not. These kids are just getting started with life. I'm talking about 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Some are already 18, and I think that my purpose with working with them is to show them, not, like I said before, not to influence them and force them to want to play the violin, but to just show them that, me as an African American man, a black male in America, I'm doing something that is not seen to be common amongst black men in America, and even in other races, or just males in general. You don't see too many males playing the violin or doing something in that particular space. And we're out there. I'm saying that to say that we are out there. You can Google and YouTube all day, and you're gonna find male violinists from here to Antarctica, probably. I don't know about Antarctica, but you get my point. So yeah, I did this because I wanted to motivate them and show them that there are other opportunities out there. There are other things that they can do other than just being a basketball player, a football player, a lawyer, a doctor. There are other career fields out there that they can explore, that there's money in, because at the end of the day, their whole thing is, I have to make money. And I told them an acronym. I said MOM. So M.O.M. I said motivation over money, because if you are motivated and you are honing in on your craft, you are going to make money. Money is going to follow you. So don't let the money be your motivation. Motivation over money. Okay, so motivation over money. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up this week's episode of Strings and Dreams. Like I said, it's been a roller coaster this week, working with the kids. I say dealing with. Y'all have to excuse my vocabulary. I'm in my car again. I think my car is like my comfort space to do these vlogs. And I hope it works out for y'all too. If you're driving, if you're at home, whatever the case may be. So last week, it was fun working with the kids. I hope to be working with them during the school year. And I hope that you took something from this video, motivation and inspiration. So you stay inspired, stay motivated, and make sure you keep working. All right? Peace. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page, T-Ray the Violinist. And also check out TRayTheViolinist.com. Follow me on Instagram at T_Ray the Violinist. Facebook, T-Ray Violinist. Twitter is T-Ray Violinist. And all the info will be at the end of this video. Is it that way or is it that way? I don't know. This has been your man, T-Ray the Violinist, for the third episode of Strings and Dreams. And remember, it's never too late to make your dreams a reality. All right?